lead off the home half of the first. Here's the first pitch. There's a ground ball. Frazier. One away. Here's the lineup for the Orioles. John, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, no question in my mind, Mark Trumbo is one of the best young power guys in the game today. Not a very selective hitter like most youngsters aren't. Once he learns more discipline at the plate, the power numbers are going to jump out. Unlimited power potential.
Way down the line in left. As he drops back and puts it away. And the Pirates in the field. Here's a look at their defense.
All right, take a look at this club defensively. The thing to remember is they're ranked in the bottom 5 for the total number of errors committed. That's a lot of mistakes and a lot of extra base runners and bases that they've given up.
Machado up now. He's a 6-year ball player. That's a foul ball. Here's the pitch. And this bounced foul to the left side. The pitch. And the sinker swung on and missed. Side retired. Quick half inning there. It's over. 5 pitches. And the Pirates, it'll be their turn coming up. Big bats ready to make an appearance. And
이나즈 말리면 안 보냐? 그거 새로 나온 거. 이나즈 말리면 그거는 안 봤잖아. 응?
And Bell's in the box. He's going to get us started. Second inning. There's a swing and a drive. Deep right field. As he retreats back for it and gets the out.
Well, they followed the advance. Reports to a T. They played the outfielders back that time, and he hit it right into the teeth of the defense. And a brief look here at the Pirates and how they ranked in the National League last season. 4th in home runs, 6th in triples, and they were in the top 10 in team batting average with runners in scoring position, getting a lot of clutch base hits, and that's a great stat for a team that wants to win ball games.
Here's the pitch. And he fouls another one off. Fastball got him 2 down.
Well, they made that one look easy, huh? I mean, look at 3 pitches and a strikeout.
shot here for David Freese. It will come with 2 down. Hitting .417.
아니 비슷한데. 그냥 1200.
Lifetime off the Orioles. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
They set up down and away. They throw it down and away. That's how you can be effective as a major league pitcher.
Here's the delivery. It's fouled away. Swing and a shot down the left field line. Base hit, gets it down. That's our first hit of the game.
Nice 2-strike approach by the hitter. A high pitch up in the zone, able to fight it off and make contact and put it in play.
Now our State Farm sponsored look at which teams went the yard most last year. And that's swung on and hit. And Jones. And there's the third out. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand him. Trumbo is ready to go. He stands in. The pitch. Swung on. Trumbo got it all. Goodbye home run, Orioles. They're on the board. And the first run of the ball game. Wow, it comes with a solo home run and a 1-0 lead.
Great job by the Orioles right there. Now Baltimore back in control of this game. It's their game to lose.
5번 타자입니다.
He waved at that breaker and misses, and an 0-1 count. This is, Steve, I guess, with that big fly, the inning these guys were hoping for.
Well, that's exactly right, Gary. I mean, you want to have the big inning. When you get that opportunity, put a number up on the board.
Davis making contact, but he'll foul that one away. And Chris Davis comes up without contact. Strike 3. That'll set him down.
Let's see this curve again. He chases the breaking ball for strike 3 right there. You got to lay off it.
And the left fielder in.
So you look at the Pirates and think, well, 36-45 record on the road in 2011. That's not too good. But relatively speaking, 19 more road wins than they had in 2010. So it's an improvement.
Swings at that breaking ball but misses. It's 0-1. That Pirates improvement on the road, that's what you're looking for when you're in a franchise that's just trying to take one step at a time.
Hey, listen, right now, when the Pirates come into town, they're not just a team that you're marking in the win column. They're going to battle you. You need to play good baseball to beat them.
And at first that one was going to look playable, but nothing doing. It got away.
Well, even though he took a defensive swing right there, that might have been a pitch he could drive. But you know what? With 2 strikes, you just have to battle and battle and battle and hope he gets one down in the zone. You can just drop the head of the bat on.
Well, it took 4 pitches, no wasted time right there, and he got him.
What I liked the most was he was very deliberate with what he had to do. He knew he can go out of the strike zone to get the...
Swung on, that is hit. Oh, my, that almost got him. I don't know how he got out of the way. And with 2 down, they've got a man on board.
Let's take a look at last year's rankings in the American League and see how the Baltimore Orioles fared. 2nd in home runs, 6th in slugging percentage, and they were in the top 10 in doubles, driving the ball out to the wall, playing a lot of wall ball last year, showing that speed coming out of the batter's box and taking the extra bases.
And the called strike taken by Beckham.
He threw that one exactly where he wanted it, down and in.
He deals. That one swung on, hit in the air deep to left field. And there's the third out. Getting things going early, they get a run in the second. The O's lead it 1-0. And if you just joined our broadcast, great to have you on board. 2K Sports Major League Baseball, I'm Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk. And it's Frazier batting. Slider just misses 1-0.
If you're going to miss this, this is where you want to miss. Throw that breaking ball at the bottom of the strike zone. If the hitter swings and puts it in play, it's a ground ball out.
And on the mound, we've got Brad Brock. They've decided. It was time to make a change here.
Well, this was an outstanding performance today. I mean, that's good starting pitching right there. He won't be... able to finish what he started, but he pitched a heck of a ball game.
Got him, one away.
Get a chance to take a look at this slider right here, Gary.
Fantastic piece of pitching to get that out, John.
Well, that's the part of pitching you love. He's looking for a fastball. He's expecting a fastball, and then just drop one right off the table. What a pitch.
We've got Lavarnway here. He'll get his first look in this one. Line towards second. Number 6. In time for the out. And it's Marte batting. He flew out his last time up. Big swing there, but he can't connect, and it's a strike. Second pitch cuts on a fastball, misses, and it's 0-2.
Well, he just swung late on that one. That's what you call getting gassed up.
Swung on and missed, and this game's history.
Well, they treated their hometown crowd to a phenomenal pitching performance in this one. Now, Gary, Baltimore's able to win this one in very close game. They stepped up when they needed to in critical situations and got the job done.
Now, our player of the game, and I don't think it's going to be a surprise. He's got our pick in this contest. Mark Trumbo really swinging the bat today.
When a lot of guys...
And Steve, that ought to send these folks home happy.
Oh, no question about it. They get the win in a close game, a lot of excitement and enthusiasm, and ready for the next one.
Well, that time again. Thanks for being with us today, man.
어? 뭐가? 응? 뭐가? 이상하다고? 어? 뭐가? 너무 많이 써서 온 거 아니야? 버리장머리 없네 진짜 너. 아, 나 진짜 선풍기 하나 갖고 와라. 그냥 밖에서 갖고 와라. 좀 밖에 2개 있잖아. 아, 진짜.
Coming to you live from the Grapefruit League. It's the Philadelphia Phillies against the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball on 2K Sports.
바람도 안 와 싶죠. 열어 나왔죠.
Spring training, welcome back, everybody. Teams working out the kinks here in Florida. I'm Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk. And our starting pitcher for Baltimore. And what is this Philadelphia lineup going to see from him today, Steve?
A pretty even matchup right here. Quality right-hander against a quality lineup. And oftentimes we say good pitching beats good hitting. We'll see if that prevails in this one.
So who are you looking at, John?
Well, Carlos Santana's a guy that's a catcher. They call him a once-in-a-lifetime catcher. Unbelievable defender. Great thrower of the ball. He blocks balls as good as anyone. And he's a
leadoff man in the box. We're about ready to kick things off here. And he'll be receiving the first pitch of the
이때까지
game.
안 돌려놓고 왜 갑자기 돌리냐?
The 0-0 delivery, a fastball taken for a strike.
Now that he's established the strike zone down and in, he can elevate a pitch or go with something soft away from the hitter.
Now here's a grounder towards the hole.
야, 저방 사람들은 찜통이겠다. 작은 아빠한테 작은 아빠한테 선풍기 안 오잖아.
That's a good heads-up play. You know, you have to know the hitter and his speed. Don't hesitate. Get over and beat him to the bag.
And Amarista settles in. Line drive fouled off towards first.
아, 음료수 안
And he fouls
시원해.
off another one.
희한한데. 아까 너 그대로야. 응?
The pitch. And that's high, 1-2. Swinging a high bouncer to second. Number 6. And that is not in time. He's aboard at first. And now we got a chance to take a quick look at how the Orioles will be setting up on defense. So, John,
왔다리 갔다리 하지만 도도오니까.
Adam Jones, a converted infielder, hasn't lost a step. He made that transition to the outfield. Still learning the nuances of playing outfield on an everyday basis in the big leagues, but he's a gifted athlete. Big, strong, athletic, very quick, great throwing arm. Adam Jones has a chance to be one of the top outfielders for a long, long time.
Lays off that fastball, and it's 0-2.
Tough spot for the hitter right here, down 0-2. You got to foul off that tough pitch if you have to.
This one swung on, hit down the line and right. And in there, at least for a single as
야,
it gets
음료수 많이
down.
사와도 승이 없었어. 결론은.
There's the throw. And safe at second, no problem.
Excellent base running right there, getting himself into second base. Great read on his part, and I love the aggressiveness.
And you got to decide what you're going to do in those situations before you ever get to first base. That's what he did.
And that's what he did. You know what? Aggressive, taking that turn exactly the way he needed to, never missing a beat.
And Santana's in the box. Hitting just .217 lifetime off the Orioles.
There's really no explanation on why he has trouble against this team, but he struggles against every pitcher.
So, our State Farm leaderboard to look at the teams who hit best with runners in scoring position last year. Number 1, the Cardinals. Second, the Phillies. Third spot, the Brewers. Fourth, the Mets. And fifth best, the Reds.
Well, the last thing you want to do is give up easy outs with runners in scoring position, and this team doesn't do that. One of the tops in baseball last year at hitting with those runners in scoring position, and they are a top quality team, and they battle you, and if one guy doesn't get you, the next one will.
Here's the 1-0. 1-0 pitch, a curve, it's in there, 1-1.
나디 자면 돌린다 선풍기.
It is going to be fouled. That fly ball deep and off to the left. 1-2 pitch coming. Hit in the air to center field. Gets another one down. That'll score a run.
아, 배렸어.
And he scores easily. They could not get him. And he's aboard. And got there with a 2-run single. And the win expectancy chart can give us a good idea of what that hit does for their chances for victory. And maybe he wanted to waste that pitch. It just didn't get it far enough away or up high.
Well, it was still caught a little too much of the plate, and the batter took advantage of it. Good focus at the plate.
Franco settles in. Offense, when you get it, boy, it doesn't matter what part of the game it is. Now they've got themselves something to build on.
Well, if the offense gets going early
아, 일단 졌으니까
like this, it's
넘기고.
definitely a bonus. You always like to achieve that production in the first. Well, Philadelphia gets the win today, and a good all-around effort by this team. Showed up.
And we get a moment here to recognize our player of the game.
Well, you know,
And when you take to the road, Steve, any win will do. But when you get this kind of offense, it's very satisfying.
아, 땀나, 씨. 아, 저, 씨. 일단 이닝을 한번 골라보자. 3이닝. 첫 리부터 3이닝. 나는 넘어가 버려 그냥. 매니 마차도 맨무어 로빈 치리노스 애들이랑 벨트. 벨트는 괜찮다. 벨트를 괜찮은데. 이 새끼 진짜 돌려버리니까 걔도 야 물을 떠야겠다. 물 떠올래. 그나마 맛있게 물 섞였다. 시원하게. 가자.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Major League Baseball, it is regular season time, opening day, MLB. Spring training's a thing of the past now. Great to have you with us here on 2K Sports. I'm Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Krug. The threat of a consistent hitter, the offense of Carlos Beltran. He's looking to deliver in this game.
에?
Orioles Park. That's where we are today in downtown Baltimore.
트윈스 대 오리올스 개막전.
Their starter, Chris Tillman. Steve, focus here against... And our scouting report, John, who are we watching for today?
Well, his power numbers aren't going to scare you.
Leadoff man in the box. He'll be starting us off in this game.
투수는 틸먼.
Swings on that first pitch, misses the fastball, 0-1. On the way. 0-1 is a knuckle curve in for a called strike.
Well, this is where the pitcher wants to throw the knuckle curve, down in the zone. You start it there, and if the hitter swings at it, maybe it drops out of the zone, but he gets the called strike.
And that is going to be one away and a called third strike sinker.
Well, a great job getting an 0-2. That third pitch, unhittable.
Guess he figured why waste a pitch, save the arm. He did.
Nice job.
And now we got a chance to take a quick look at how the Orioles will be setting up on defense. Any picks, John?
수사치, 발렌시아,
Well,
테하다,
Carlos Beltran to me is a guy that I love just to watch run. Regardless of the fact that he's a great defender, he has a strong throwing arm and a very accurate throwing arm. Just that long stride he has from those extremely long legs. He covers so much ground in such a short amount of time.
Strike one to Mauer. For his career, 348 against the Orioles.
Yeah, and it doesn't really matter which pitcher they trot out there, Gary. He loves hitting off every one of them.
And that's a strike. Mauer now will cover that plate with that big bat.
크리스틴만 삐짜 넘버 7
Strike
2번.
3, Joe Mauer. He swings right through that one, and he is out.
Now, good break on a 90-mile-an-hour pitch.
넘버 7
Fantastic piece of pitching to get that out, John.
Well, that's the part of pitching you love. He's looking for a fastball. He's expecting a fastball, and then just drop one right off the table. What a pitch.
드디어
It's 0-1 as he swings and misses with that fastball.
드라이언도죠.
Good knuckle curve, swung on and missed. 0-2. Slider swung on and missed. Struck him out. That's going to retire the side. Not a lot of action in this half inning. Nothing on.
야, 너무 시간
And first
버려갖고
chance next for the O's.
바꿔야 되겠네 일정을. 아 일정 2시에서 4시.
And Lance Lynn gets ready to
1번
throw.
타자는
He'll
아담
be
벤스.
Minnesota's starter. As he gets into this Baltimore lineup, Steve, strategy-wise,
A pretty even matchup right here. Quality right-hander against a quality lineup. And
1번
oftentimes you say
타자는
good pitching beats good hitting. We'll see if
센터.
that prevails in this one.
센터필드
towards
아담
the
존스
middle.
안타 치고
And
나와.
he's on. First batter up. That could be a good sign offensively. Here's the lineup for the Orioles. So who are you looking at, John?
Well, so many gifted
1번
athletes in
존스, 2번
Major League
벨트란,
Baseball
3번
right now, but
트럼보,
Adam Jones
4번
has to be near the
데이비스,
top of that
5번
list. He can do it
6번
all for a kid
발렌시아,
who's still
7번
learning the
네이비스,
game.
8번
Once he learns it
테하다,
and once he gets
9번
comfortable
수사치.
and believes in his talent, the
다시다.
sky's the limit for how great he can become.
Now's a good time to take a quick look
Lynn.
at Minnesota's defensive setup.
This team has struggled defensively as you take a look at the number of errors that they've
2번
made.
타자는
Last in
칼로스
the
벨트라.
division overall, so it's been a major problem.
Hit up the middle. And that gets down. Beltran, base hit.
Let's take a look at Carlos Beltran and how his last season turned out. Third in walks, third best in RBIs. He was also ranked in the top 5 in home runs. And I tell you what, power a big part of his ball game, and always a chance to hit the ball out of the ballpark when he gets his pitch.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a high drive, hooking into the corner.
막 트럼보
Goodbye home run.
Three-run
Orioles
home run.
are on the board. And bingo, just like that, it is 3-0. Wow, a 3-run shot. The first runs we've gotten on the board.
Great job by the Orioles right there. Now Baltimore back in control of this game. It's their game to lose.
And that's a base hit. Davis on board.
Well, he was looking fastball all the way, kind of crowds the plate a little bit. He goes to the pitch on the outside corner and pulls the fastball to right for a base hit.
In the box, swing, hot shot, and another hit. They're really gunning right now. Take a look down there in the bullpen. They've got a lefty up and throwing.
Well, I don't see him coming in just yet. I mean, with a righty in the on-deck circle, I don't think that's the matchup they want.
And Valencia's ready to take some hacks now. First pitch was a strike, 0-1 now. Here's the delivery. Hit in the air to left center. One away.
Let's take a look at last year's rankings in the American League and see how the Baltimore Orioles fared. Second in home runs, 6th in slugging percentage, and they were in the top 10 in doubles, driving the ball out to the wall, playing a lot of wall ball last year, showing that speed coming out of the batter's box and taking
멀리 갑니다.
the extra base.
And it gets down. Davis looking to come across. And Davis is home.
라스무스
And
3루까지.
another run comes through. He'll pull into third. That's a 2 RBI 3-bagger.
Number 20, Ruben.
Steve, sometimes that pitch down the middle you want to drive. He chose to take it the other way.
Good piece of hitting. You don't have to always pull that ball.
There's the swing. This one blasted high,
호수.
deep center field. Goodbye, home
타자
run.
피하다.
A 2-run digger.
투런 홈런으로
Now with that 2-run homer, they extend that lead to 7.
1대0.
Well, this is a pitcher's worst
Andrew
nightmare
Sugat.
right here. Throwing it and having it crushed every single time it's over the plate. Well, this is the right move. You had to get the starter out of there, Gary. I mean, he didn't have his good stuff today, but now the bullpen's going to have to step up and see if they can't come back in the game.
0-1 pitch, a fastball, swung on and missed, 0-2.
It's tough for hitters to protect both sides of the plate. You can't protect the outside and the inside, especially when you're throwing your fastball down and away.
Polanco. Wide throw, can't get him at first base. And Adam Jones digs in with one away.
Well, one thing we can
오,
say
한
about
바퀴
the Orioles,
돌았습니다. 아담
they are
루이스.
consistent with their play at home. Unfortunately, they're consistently just under the 500 mark in Baltimore.
That's one out.
병살타를 기록하는
And
아담
there's
루이스.
2, a double play. Wow, they deal some serious damage. First inning really starting out with a bang. The O's are ahead 7-0. And if you just joined our broadcast, great to have you on board. 2K Sports Major League Baseball, I'm Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk. And in the batter's box, it's Castro. Starts him out with a sharp knuckle curve for a strike. Ground ball, number 6. That's one away.
Let's check out last year's American League rankings and see where the Minnesota Twins fell in the standings. First in stolen bases, 5th in triples, and they were in the top 10 in doubles, driving the ball out to the wall, playing a lot of wall ball last year, showing that speed coming out of the batter's box and taking the extra bases.
Strike started off the at-bat 0-1.
Now that he's gotten the four-seamer down and in, look for him to go outside now.
Trumbo makes the play. And they'll record the out at first base. Good timing on that play.
Well, he might not have been able to get him out at the plate, but a short run over to first, and he still retires his man.
Logan Morrison at the plate, 2 down. Swung on, line softly toward the left side. And that's the 3rd out. Tejada grabs it. Comfortable afternoon for baseball. Not too hot, a little overcast. Leadoff hitter Carlos Beltran. He singled and later scored in his last time up. Into the alleyway. He'll likely get extra bases on this. And he'll stop at second base, and it will be a double.
Well, this is just a good piece of hitting right here. No out starting the inning, and you're put yourself in scoring position. That's big.
Let's take a look at Carlos Beltran and how his last season turned out. 3rd in walks, 3rd best in RBIs. He was also ranked in the top 5 in home runs. And I tell you what, power a big part of his ball game, and always a chance to hit the ball out of the ballpark when he gets his pitch.
This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. This one finds its way around, rolling all the way to the wall. And Beltran crosses the plate.
Well, this is a guy right here that was made to hit fastballs, and that's what he looks for, and that's what he got right there. Put a good swing on it. He knew what to do with it for that double.
And Chris Davis to bat. Duke got him to swing. It's 0-1. The pitch. Drilled towards third. And that gets down. That should bring Trumbo home. And it's up against the wall. Trumbo will score.
Well, now after giving up 3 straight hits, the manager has to start thinking about getting somebody up in the pen.
Up again now, the number 5 spot. This is a potent offense on the field right now, really dominating. First pitch to him. And that's in there, and Duke ahead 0-1. He delivers. Drilled towards the hole.
Now, perfect situational hitting. This is exactly the time you want to go the other way.
And what we're talking about is taking the ball where it's pitched. It's outside, go the other way. And Valencia's ready to take some hacks now. To left center. That's in there. Should score the runner. And he's on his way to... third. And with that right-hander warming up in the bullpen here, I'm not sure quite what they're thinking.
Well, with the left-handed hitter on deck, he's probably getting ready for hitters later in the lineup.
A look at the early schedule here for the Twins. The Baltimore series ending on Sunday. They'll continue their road trip for the next series. The Pirates at PNC Park. That gets them going early next week. Following that, they kick off a home series with Seattle. To right center. This one beyond him. It's going to be extra bases. And an RBI as 1 crosses. That makes 2 across. Here's Rasmus heading home. The throw out at the plate. Tejada at the plate. Now, definitely not an overstatement to say this offense may not be stoppable today. And starts him out here. There's the swing. This ball is crunched deep into straightaway center. That ball is out of here. Goodbye, the Orioles. They continue to expand their lead. Sometimes the offense just explodes all game long, and that's what's going on here. Another one and a huge lead.
That's a hitting coach dream come true right here. Orioles look unstoppable. They are crushing it.
Foul ball behind home plate. Well, you know that taco you had before the game, Steve? Yeah. I think we've got a full fiesta going early in this one.
I think that we do, and now you're getting me hungry just thinking about it.
Duke gets set and delivers. And he fouls another one off. Liner towards the hole. So Adam Jones will come up now. We'll have some great MLB action coming your way. April 1st, it's for real. It'll be Matt Kemp and the Los Angeles Dodgers. They play host to the San Francisco Giants. Start time 8:30 Eastern. He hit into a double play as last time.
Adam Jones, 2011, a great year, building on his 2010 season career high 25 home runs, and he stepped into that 3 spot and has delivered.
Bad throw. So they can't make the play. Beltran at the plate. He doubled and later scored in his last go-around. Here's the pitch. Couldn't get around in time. 0-1.
What a great pitch right there by the pitcher. The hitter gets out there. He's thinking it's a fastball, and all of a sudden he sees that movement on that slider, and he hesitates for just that brief second to swing late.
This one rolls through to the wall. And here's Jones heading home. He's in there. Wow, tremendous hustle all the way from first.
Well, a big 2-out hit right there. That's his 3rd hit of the game so far. This man's doing what he has to do to help his team win.
Here's Mark Trumbo now with the RBI chance. Show no mercy. When the offense is going, you don't give up at bats, and they're not. And the first pitch starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
Well, the hitter didn't like that one, but that's a strike. He hit the inside corner up in the zone. Got to swing the bat.
Swung on the drive by Trumbo. That ball is out of here. Goodbye, the Orioles. They continue to expand their lead. Two-run homer just adds to a terrific hitting game they've had.
I don't know if I'd want to be an opposing pitcher right now. This offense looks unstoppable.
That fastball gets by him on the first pitch, 0-1. Sometimes we talk about poor pitching performances. When you get them, you get monster offensive output, and that's what's happening.
Well, no question. And when you get the home runs, I mean, it just sends such a message. That's why you get runners on base. With this kind of power, you can blow teams out.
Ground ball by Davis. And another hit. Oh, my, this clinic's just beginning. And they can't cut it off. It'll roll to the wall. Little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's a right-hander up and throwing.
Well, they're going to wait for the right-handed hitter on deck to get announced, and then they'll probably make the move to the pen.
So there are two men down here, but they do get a man in scoring position. And it gets down. Davis looking to come across. And Davis is home. And he's on his way towards third.
Well, he's having himself a day right here in this one. Two-out hit right there. That's his third hit of the game so far.
And Valencia's ready to take some hacks now. Well, this may be one of those games where everybody comes to the plate and everybody gets on. A smash. Over the wall. A two-run home run. Two-run homer just adds to a terrific hitting game they've had.
That's a hitting coach dream come true right here. Orioles look unstoppable. They are crushing it.
Here's a swing and a fly ball. And that one is fouled. There's a swing and a drive, deep right field. And there's the third out. But not before they really opened this thing up with 3 long balls. Baltimore, boy, are they making hay today. This is quite an experience. Rosario will see what he can do as he comes to the plate. And here's the pitch. Fouled off. The pitch. Good hard sinker that time. In control in the count now. 0-2.
Well, he was way behind on that one. Must have been looking for something else.
Line drive. That's foul towards first. And he fouls off another one.
Well, with the way we keep track of pitch counts right now, you know 0-2. The pitcher wants to put him away. The fact that he has to throw another pitch just tells you how defensive a swing the hitter had to keep it going.
이 차면 더운 것도 모르잖아.
Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. That one gets down for a base hit. And here's the Orioles' schedule, what it looks like. A series with Minnesota concluding on Sunday. It's a road stint for them, off to face the Astros in Houston. That'll be a 3-game series. After that, they face a rival within their AL East division. The New York Yankees will be hosting. A lot of road games on the way. Sliders in there for a called strike.
He has great bite on this slider, throwing it down and into the hitter. Gets away with one, and he gets in for the strike.
Called strike on a fastball, and it's 0-2.
He looked like he was looking for a pitch out over the plate. That